I was going to do a full edited vlog about this, about what I want to talk about today, but I decided Jason's upstairs teaching over Skype, teaching guitar, and 2 minutes I'm sat in the backyard, and this string of events have happened over the last few days to black people, and over the last few days a couple have been highlighted over the last few days, and it's really funny that it's not funny. What's strange is that very recently, in the latest Ladies in Lockdown, Gemini and Miasma were having a talk actually about President Trump always kind of questioning, belittling, and bullying reporters who were ethnic minorities, and in particular women. But these things, and I'm sure you're very aware of them, the Amy Cooper and Christine Cooper incident in the park in New York. Christine Cooper being a black man who saw a white woman, Amy Cooper, with her dog. And I advise you to watch the video if you haven't, where he asks her to put her dog on a leash because they're in an area of, I believe it's Central Park, New York, where there are signs saying that dogs must be put on a leash. And he asks her to, and just because of her reaction, he starts filming, and she says, I wrote it down, she said, I'm going to call the authorities, and as she's calling them, she says, I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life. And then she proceeds to call the police, and again says, African-American, an African-American man is threatening me and my dog. Had he not had the sense to get his phone out? Yes, I'm going to get to that point. I read some of your comments then, my loves. She was holding her dog by the collar and violently choking the dog. Now, of course, everyone's like, oh, but she's apologised and now she's been sacked, and now, good. I hope, sorry, but I hope her life is ruined. We are at such a point in the world now where if you're doing something like that, does this speak volumes about America? Because yesterday, or was it the day before, and this is what's triggered this in me, a black man called George Floyd had his neck knelt upon by a white police officer while bystanders were begging him to release him. He can't breathe. Now, any of you that know about the horror know that the bastard that stood on me while the two skinny ones held knives and claw hammers at Jason, and the other one tried to pull keys out of my hand. He stood on my chest and my neck, and I couldn't breathe. I honestly thought I was going to die. Thank goodness I'd been slammed down on my back, and I still had use of my legs, and I used them, and I kicked up, and I got free, and I said, let me open the door, let's go to the safe, let's give you the money. But as soon as I saw that guy being knelt on, that brought all of that back for me. And would they have done that to a white banker in a suit? No, of course there are race issues all over the world, but ever since slavery was abolished, white people have had it in for black people in America. There, I've said it. You see them, too many white people, white privileged people in America, see black people as less than. Now, being a member of the LGBT spectrum, I've been there too, seen as less than, labelled as less than. And I think we've all got to start using our white privilege to speak out about the way black people are treated. A lot of planes in the sky today, randomly. That's a single engine. I'm sure you can hear it. So yeah, I'm sure you've said some interesting things, and I would like to read them. As I said, Jason's upstairs teaching and making the most of this last bit of beautiful weather today. Should I hold that out a bit like that, shouldn't I? Look at that, Lauren, if you watch this, that's me gardening over there. Rubbish. Not like you big posh garden, all your lovely things. I've seen them. We're going to be doing a taste test video soon on the cheesecake, but I'm going to leave that there. I'm not going to plug anything else that we do on this channel. This video is about white privilege and about using white privilege to call out the way that black people have continually been treated and are still being treated. They knelt on a man's neck and killed him. They killed him. And there is video of him as he was ordered out of his vehicle, not resisting arrest at all. So why even was he on the floor, face down, handcuffed, with a bastard kneeling on his neck? A white, privileged, scummy bastard. That's made me feel a little bit better, but I'm sure George Floyd's family are devastated, and I hope that they get justice, but it's never going to bring him back, is it? He's gone because a police officer knelt on his neck and didn't listen to the baying crowds around him saying, don't do that, he can't breathe, get off him, he's bleeding from his nose. You see it, call it out. Racism, one that's still so prevalent in society, so accepted, so normalised. This is why Amy Cooper felt she could say that in a park. It was a threat. I'm going to phone the police and tell them an African American man is threatening my life. And then within hours, an African American's life, an African American man's life, is taken under the knee of someone who's there to serve and protect. I realise we've got our own things in this country, believe me. I did a little video on politics yesterday, which I wasn't even in, but I'm so disgusted with Cummings, and I'm disgusted with privileged white men, actually. Trump, Boris, Cummings, and I'm sick of a world where it's okay for people like that to kill black men or threaten them. Disgusting. Use your white privilege, folks. We've got it. Use it wisely. Right, I'm going to get off now. I love you all. Thank you very much for watching. I know it's a very short one, but I had to get it off my chest.